Back to work, Kev?
Back to work, yeah.
Someone said something a couple of months ago on one of the channels. I think we were talking of doing the Beatles run and making it paid for or something like that.
Oh yeah, doing another paid for, yeah.
And then someone says, if you make it Patreon, that's it.
It was Genesis.
Oh, Genesis, the Genesis run on Patreon.
But that's the thing about the paid for, and we agree. Yeah, don't pay for music; it's appalling charging for music. But he said, well, if you do that, I'll never watch you again. But I love Genesis; they're my favourite thing in the world. I really want to see the videos, but I don't want to pay for them. Yeah. You don't want them that much, then.
Well, I'm worried because I'd never really clocked the Patreon thing. I heard people on YouTube channels saying all the time, "Oh, go to my Patreon if."
We never bothered.
No, we never really bothered. I'm wondering if we should sort of say, because we do still get quite a few requests, and requests are hard to do. I'm wondering if we should start a Patreon thing, and people who
donate get to make it.
To make suggestions, and we'll do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
What do you think?
Yeah, tell us what you think.
I mean, obviously,
when we say tell us what you think, not suggesting bands. Don't suggest bands. Stop suggesting bands. Stop.
I mean, potentially you could sort of sign up for a month, and donate a couple of bucks, and
we love you forever.
Yeah,
if you give us a couple of quid, that's fine.
A couple of bucks. I think it's American, so you got to do it.
It'll be dollars, isn't it?
Yeah. Let us know what you think. Basically, we're not gonna, if you don't want it, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late now. We should have done it 3 years ago.
We should have really. Yeah. Maybe we'll put. Maybe patrons can have access to all our Pink Floyd videos.
Yes.
We'll figure that out somehow. We might have to get.
We'll have to host them somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll have to get so much money, I think, to get some hosting.
Yeah.
Because quite frankly, we spent quite a lot of money on the channel, and I know we did the Pink Floyd thing. And it's getting really hard to justify now.
Yeah.
And
I think that's how these things work. Nobody makes lots of money. Unless you've got millions of views, you don't make money from YouTube.
Yeah.
But I think so I mention him. I have to mention him again.
Go on then.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think it funds him buying the stuff, and it funds his equipment and all that stuff as well. I assume that's the way it works with normal YouTubers, who aren't mega famous, which is
pretty understandable, really.
Yeah, and that works. That's really good. That's the way the world should work, actually.
Yeah,
like in Star Trek.
Yeah, I feel kind of dirty now, though, Kev.
What? Because we mentioned him again.
Yeah, well, not that. We're mentioning money.
Yeah,
we did. We started. I suppose it's our sort of. Liberal metropolitan sort of idealism purists do it because you love it, man.
Because we grew up watching Star Trek. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Utopia.
Yeah. But whatever. If you don't want it, we're not going to do it. We're still going to keep doing videos
for some reason.
For the foreseeable, for some reason.
We don't know why.
We're not going to stop. It's not like a make or break moment.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll. I mean, 100 episodes ago, we talked about, we'll probably run out of bands soon, won't we? We're not going to run out of bands.
There's all sorts of stuff we want to do as well, isn't there? Sort of.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Any more chat, Kev? The Star Wars went well last week.
Yeah,
everyone's got an opinion on the new Star Wars.
Yeah, because it's an event, etc., isn't it? And it's obviously the polarised response to that one is brilliant. It's great.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be. If it gets a polarised response, that means it's doing its job. If it gets a sort of, it was right, it was the same as the other one.
Yeah. We had a few comments about Christmas presents, which I'm really surprised people actually bothered to tell us that. But there was some cool ones, wasn't there? There was
interesting stuff.
Yeah. There was someone's got a King Crimson ticket.
Yes.
Which that's a top tier present. That is.
It is. It's the best thing you can get for 2018. It must be. I mean, how many more years? I've said this so many years already. How many more years are they going to keep going? We don't know. It's always the same.
I wonder if they've got a Patreon. I bet they have.
What, King Crimson?
Yeah.
They don't need one, do they?
Well,
everyone buys
just because they don't need one. And they see it. Well, I'm getting the impression they're a little bit. not money grubbing, but
Well,
they've
they've
become
got-
very focused on milking the cow.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I think it's necessary. You see how DGM started, and it was all ideological, and they had all these bizarre bands. They've all disappeared now because they didn't make any money. And then at one point they started stocking ELP box sets and things like this, you know. And you realise that, you know, and the Collectors Club, right from the start, that was the thing that made loads of money. That funded all the other stuff, I think. So that's what you can see. That's what to keep this going, to keep the enterprise going, you know.
And they may have also looked at the Monty Python reunion thing and thought, we don't want to do that when we're just about, you know, able to perform.
Only just. We were so, it turns out we were so lucky to get that when we did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing with DGM. If you're a King Crimson fan, it's amazing. It's so awesome. No one could have dreamed how awesome this was going to be. I mean, I remember when I joined the Collectors Club after a year. I was a student. I couldn't afford £78 one-off payment for a year. You know, not a chance. And I managed to do it a year after, and then a month later, I managed to pay the next £78. So I got first six, and then the seventh came after that. And so it was the most amazing thing. And yeah, that doesn't compare to what we've got now. These box sets, and they're touring, playing all the old songs with an 8-piece with 3 drummers. It's just so awesome.
That is pretty cool. Someone got a mini SNES. Brad Bridges got a mini SNES.
Yeah,
you like that, don't you?
Yeah, it's great.
Have you got mini SNES?
I have got mini SNES. I finished Zelda, and I'm now playing Earthbound. I might, at some point halfway through Earthbound, play a bit of, maybe do Donkey Kong or something as well, something easier and shorter.
So, are they going to do
a mini N64?
Yeah.
I think there was something about that they did a patent for a funny sounding controller, and people interpreted that as meaning the N64 controller.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Ooh.
It's been so successful. But at the same time, there's a thing about the N64, because it's 3D. It hasn't aged as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what resolution are the graphics going to run in? Are they going to be like 1080 or not? Or blocky?
Yeah, I bet GoldenEye is not as good as you remember it.
Yeah, GoldenEye, obviously, it has been surpassed, you know? And Ocarina and Mario 64 as well, which were the top thing, aren't the top thing now. So
yeah, but here's the thing about those games: it was never about the graphics, was it?
No.
It was always about the gameplay, really, the game design, the level design.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll play Ocarina again, definitely.
Yeah.
There was a thing on it. It was very early 3D platformer. So
yes,
what I remember of sort of like Banjo-Kazooie and things like that was the camera was incredibly difficult to control.
The camera in Banjo-Kazooie is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even Mario 64.
Yeah,
which seems so perfect. It isn't.
I remember Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. That was quite revolutionary on the camera. Yeah. There was like the camera's excellent on this game. That shows how long it took them to be able to sort cameras, the camera angle.
Yeah, well, third person, it was another 5 years before anyone else got it right.
Yeah.
I mean, you think Tomb Raider. It's just terrible.
Oh, God.
It's just terrible. It's aged so badly, you know.
And I tried explaining to my girlfriend, we played on the PS3, sort of like a Tomb Raider type game. What's it called?
Oh, Uncharted, is it?
Uncharted, yeah. Trying to explain to her, you have to control the camera. And getting that coordination between controlling the camera and controlling the person's directions is actually...
Yeah, it's a thing.
Don't realise you're doing it, but it's sort of automatic after all those years. But trying to explain to them, watching them struggle, number one, it's really frustrating. You're like, just go up there. Just go. There it is. Look, just go.
Yeah. And the other thing is that you have to... A modern games controller has got so many buttons.
Yeah.
And it's all... Because it's evolved like that. Mm-hmm. We don't think of it like, well, of course there's a button there. You have to have the
triggers.
These aren't analog.
Yeah.
The Switch is a return of Nintendo. It really is, and it's so funny how everyone assumed it was terrible and posted loads of videos on YouTube and all that saying, "Oh, it's going to be the end of Nintendo," blah, 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 blah. And it isn't. It's really
stupid, hasn't it?
And a lot of stuff people said that wasn't true. So people saying the screen scratched and all this, and I actually went before I put the cover on the screen. I actually put it in the thing and did this. Couldn't get it to scratch. It just wasn't true.
Were you testing the product or something?
It was Nintendo hate was this thing, and because the Wii U was so meh, and obviously the Wii did what it did, and that was wasn't for us, man. You know, and it was difficult because we had to move around in real life, and we can't do that. You know.
I'm actually out of the console loop now, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I've got a Steam machine, and I play it occasionally, which is a shame, really.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, we were talking about PCs earlier, and I was a PC gamer. And it was the last PC I bought. I just bought a new PC, but the last gaming PC I bought was for Far Cry 2. I bought a flashy graphics card and all that stuff, as you do, because it was always for the new game. You had to buy, Doom 3 was. I had to upgrade my computer, and and then I got an Xbox 360. And people will say, "Well, yeah, of course it's better on PC. It is, yeah, graphics better, blah 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 blah." But it used to be that much. No, it's in real terms. What's the difference? It's a bit better, and I can't be bothered. But technically, you've got the best of both worlds if you've got a Steam box.
Yeah,
that's the console. It's powerful PC.
What is annoying is it's under the telly, and there's all these games on there that I want to play, which are mouse and keyboard. And theoretically, the Steam controller can do it, but I've never really got into into it. I need to spend some serious time for it. I think it's one of those things that you have to learn how to use properly. Basically.
Yeah, keyboard in the lounge is the thing.
It's difficult, isn't it?
When I first moved into my house, actually, I did a thing. PC wasn't going to be in the lounge, and I had like a thing to rest on my lap for the keyboard and mouse, but it just took too long to get the keyboard out, and then it's got to be plug and play now.
Ease of use.
And these consoles are great. They're just PCs.
Yeah,
it's PC components designed specifically to do that thing
and locked down,
and they're quite nice.
Yeah.